Right, boys, that was probably the worst round of workout clips in which you've ever seen on this channel. Apologies for that. I had to leave my tripod in Bali because I couldn't bring it back, couldn't fit into my suitcase. I couldn't fit a lot of what I brought with me into my suitcase because, well, one, Vicky was sending my collections out there, which, by the way, I'm extremely grateful for, but I also did buy some clothes out there as well. I overpacked on my way there, in all honesty, and then I got charged 100 quid because my luggage was 7 kg over on the way back, which, yeah, weren't ideal. You can literally still see my suitcase in the background there. But yeah, as you can see, we're back in the UK now, back into routine. That was my workout there this morning, which, if you're interested, I will leave the workout right there. But we got a lot going on this week. We've had a lot going on this week on our return to the UK. We've got the client shoot tomorrow, which I will be bringing you along for. This is what this vlog is primarily going to be around, is the first New Gen client shoot of the year in Nottingham. So I've got some work to wrap up this evening, and then I'm going to be heading off early doors tomorrow, probably around about 4 a.m. So yeah, it's going to be an early start. Got a few calls to wrap up, and then it will be last meal and off to bed nice and early for a bright and early start on Saturday morning. Super excited about it. I've got 6 lads, 6 very good lads heading into the shoot tomorrow. You'll get to meet them all, of course. Really proud of each and every one of them. They've been putting in some serious work this year so far. So yeah, gonna be really excited to see them showcase that over the weekend. And then me and Ben will be running the lifting workshop. No, Alex will be coming as well. So me, Ben and Alex will be running the lifting workshop on Sunday. So yeah, it's gonna be a jam-packed weekend. Excited to take you with me for that. Unfortunately, with how busy it's been this week, there won't be 2 videos this week, but you'll get 3 next week, all right? You'll get 3 next week. Like I said, I wanted to stick to 2 videos per week. I'm just going to be 1 behind. So next week, you get 3 videos. So no fucking moaning. Not that you would, but I've been very busy. I've been a busy boy this week. So yeah, 3 videos next week, which I thought one of them videos, or at least 2, we're going to be around the High Rocks Cardiff weekend. And I tell you what, I've been so fucking out of sync. Maybe it's been the travel, I'm not sure, but I've been so out of sync. I thought High Rocks Cardiff was next week. I thought I was technically 1 week out from High Rocks Cardiff. Turns out I'm 2 weeks out. It's not next week, it's the week after that. So yeah, I'm completely out of sync. But no, there's been a lot going on. I've had things to prioritize. So yeah, one of them priorities, of course, still being my training, and I will give you an update on how prep is going for High Rocks Cardiff. But yeah, this video is not about me. It's about the clients. It's about the New Gen community, the guys that have been putting in the work for this first team shoot of the year. We got a good group of lads rocking up. A high standard as always, because as you know, the standard at New Gen coaching is elite, and it is the highest within the industry. We set the tone, we set the standard for the year. So yeah, all in all, really excited for that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything from me. I'm gonna finish up my work, like I said, getting my last meal, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Right, so it is the next day, and we have just pulled up to the shoot now. So we're gonna head inside, meet the lads, introduce you to them all, and then it's fucking game time, baby. Let's go. So we've arrived, boys are getting pumped up. Not sure if you would have saw the April shoot from 2025 video in which I posted, but we're virtually going to mimic the shots in which we did last year because they came out so good. We're going to do the mirror dumbbell shot, and right behind me we're going to be doing the shot with that background there because that just looks absolutely unbelievable. Now I think we're also going to add in a barbell shot as well, but no, buzzing. All the lads are looking insane, very happy with how these peaks landed, so time to showcase it now. Let's go. How they're looking?
Looks good, man. Thank you.
Good, man. Right, so that is a wrap, well, nearly a wrap for the team shoot. We do have to get the group shot at the end, which we're literally just setting up now, but that is a wrap for the first New Gen team shoot of the year. Honestly, absolutely buzzing with how that turned out. The shots are looking absolutely insane. So yeah, looking very forward to showcasing them and of course showcasing the hard work of each and every one of the lads that turned up today. But after we get this group shot, we're going to be heading down to a nice cafe across the road and then grabbing a nice bit of food prior to just a nice chilled evening, and then the lifting workshop the following day. So yeah, looking forward to a bit of downtime after that for sure. See you there.
That's what I was saying to you earlier.
Right gang, so back from the team call now, and I did follow that with a big old walk along old 60 minutes worth of steps because I felt like I just needed to get out, which was weird. I almost had a bit of an urge to want to stretch my legs despite the fact that I had already been on my feet all day as it is, but I was just in the same location. I think that's where the urge came from. I was a bit like, right, I just need to kind of get out, walk and just get moving. So that's what I did. I went on a nice long walk. Back home now, I say home, the hotel, booked a nice little Premier Inn and straight on the laptops. We got a little bit of work to wrap up. We've got a few new starters too on board. I've got the lifting workshop for tomorrow to just map out, run over and ensure that the schedule is going to be smooth sailing for that. And then yeah, ultimately probably just kick my feet up, but I will outro this video before then. I've still got to get my last meal, which is interesting. There's a Lidl down the road and then there's a Sainsbury over the road, so I should be good for my last meal. I'm thinking a chicken salad, because there's a B&M Home Bargains as well, and I do believe they do like big sort of plastic mixing bowls, so I'm thinking just some leafy greens, spinach, lettuce with some pre-cooked chicken, followed by some fat-free skyr yogurt and some frozen berries. I think that could be what the last meal looks like. After that house sandwich, was it the house sandwich? I'm not sure what it was. Me and Ben both got the same thing. We looked at the menu and we were like, oh, that looks like a safe bet right there. The club sandwich, that's what it was called, the club sandwich. Which in all fairness was pretty healthy, to be fair. It was virtually just chicken, bacon, lettuce with some mayo on white bread, so nothing really too crazy. But I tell you what, it did fill me up. It did fill me up. So yeah, I'm not gonna need anything too heavy for dinner. Gonna go hunting for that later on. Maybe I'll show you what we get, but I will outro this video before the end of the day. Don't think I'm gonna take you into tomorrow for the lifting workshop because I'm gonna be delivering that, so it's gonna be very hard for me to set up the camera, deliver the workshop, etc, etc. So I will be outroing this video today and then most probably editing this for Sunday upload because I'm gonna get home quite late tomorrow, and I promise you now, when I get home I'm not gonna have the energy to edit this. Plus it's WrestleMania weekend, right? Not only the team shoot, but WrestleMania weekend, so I want to get home and I want to watch my fucking wrestling, right? I want to kick my feet up and watch my wrestling. I think after the week in which I've had and the jam-packed weekend in which we've had as well, I think I've fucking earned that, right? I think I've earned my evening worth of wrestling. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna crack on with some work now. Speak to you soon. Right lads, he's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it. Look at that. Salad bowl, skyr bowl, even a complimentary knife and fork from the lovely lady down in reception. She let me borrow a knife and fork from the restaurant, so she has gone a huge way in helping me sort out my dinner for tonight. Which you never know what they're going to be like in these places, right? Like, oh, well, no, you're not using our knife and fork unless you're in our restaurant. But nah, she's just gone ahead and let me use it. So, massive shout out to her. Massive shout out to her. But anyway, I'm going to keep my feet up now for this evening. Eat my last meal. Watch the Go Home show. Watch the Go Home SmackDown to WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania weekend, as we know. So hopefully this excites me to get home tomorrow. So hopefully this intrigues me to get home tomorrow and watch WrestleMania. Because that is what a Go Home show should do. But we know what WWE are like at this point. They're not always the best at executing the Go Home shows. But honestly, photo shoot weekend, lifting workshop tomorrow, WrestleMania as well. Oh, I think life's peaked at this point, lads. I think life's peaked at this point. Right, lads, so did not outro the video yesterday like I said I would. It is now the following day, which we've done the lifting workshop now. I've just got home from Nottingham. All in all, lifting workshop went really, really well. We got a good number on that. So yeah, really, really happy with how that went and happy with how the weekend went as a whole. It was absolutely superb to get the community together, and ultimately that's what it's all about. Providing as much value to the community as what we can, giving them the chance to ultimately showcase the hard work in which they put in throughout the months and years in which they're coached by us. And yeah, it was just really, really great to be amongst it all. So all in all, a very, very good weekend as a whole. First weekend back in the UK that was as well. So yeah, can't moan with how that went. Can't moan with how that went. Extremely, extremely happy and proud of each and every one of the lads that attended the shoot. Not just my lads, but all of them. The photo shoots, as you know, they're not a vanity project as much as what it might look like from the outside looking in. It's a chance for them to showcase the work in which they've been putting in and the physiques in which they've been working towards. And to see that all take place and to see them look back at some of the shots and be absolutely shocked at the fact that that's them and that's how they look and that's the physique in which they've now got and that they're holding. It's, yeah, from a coaching perspective, it's really cool to see. So yeah, happy with how that went. And I suppose as for now, it's back to the drawing board, right? We've got a lot of exciting things coming up. Cardiff in 2 weeks time, and then it'll be on the home stretch to the Marbella shoot coming up end of June. As for the photo shoot lads this weekend, they will all be hitting a nice big old improvement phase now in order to continue progressing and developing in their physique. And yeah, ultimately that's what it's all about, right? We've had a good weekend, certainly a lot of wins taking place and a lot of goalposts reached, but it's back to work the following week as it always is. That's what life's all about. Constant progression, setting the next goalpost and building out that roadmap in order to ultimately get there. So yeah, excited for what's ahead. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. See you in the next one.